अच्छा
I request every participant to kindly register so as to get the participation certificate for this program. I repeat, I request every participant to do the registration so as to get the participation certificate of this program.
Good morning, ma'am.
तो पेटीकोट खोलने में वैसे टाइम
Sir Ravi Shankar sir, shall we start the program? So kindly unmute your mic, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
So kindly unmute your mic, sir.
Mansi Sharma.
Madam, just 2 minutes, madam. We are just completing that 500 formalities. No, just it has come.
Fine,
So
sir.
they can join directly. Now already 159 people have joined.
Fine, sir, fine.
Buddy. Present, ma'am.
से कहाँ पर कभी आएंगे
है हाँ दे दे बस ठीक है दे दे एक ही तो चाह
Madam, you can start. I think 181 people have joined.
Fine, sir. Yes, sir. It's showing 190 now, sir.
191, eh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Maybe still some more people are joining. Maybe we may wait also. We can wait also.
So we'll wait for another 5 minutes, sir. Thereafter, we'll start.
Another 2-3 minutes. Yes.
Namaste.
और भाई हमें क्वेश्चन है तो हमें तो क्या क्वेश्चन है अगर तुम्हारे मानी 10 क्वेश्चन पूछे हां तो हम फायदा के तो मानी 2-3 घंटा की वीडियो में 10-5 क्वेश्चन खत्म बड़ी बहुत बड़ी और फिर हमारे का टोटल खर्च है 28 मिनट में पेपर हमारा
हाँ वापस 100% दे लूं फिर ये वाला।
Eleven 10 हो गया, madam. You can start.
Thanks, sir. Thanks. A very warm good morning to one and all. Respected Director of ICR, Indian Institute of Farming System Research, Modipuram, Meerut, Dr. Azad Singh Pawarji. Worthy speakers of today's program, respected Sir Dr. N. Ravi Shankarji, National PI of All India Network Program on Organic Farming and All India Coordinated Research Project on Integrated Farming Systems and in charge Program Coordinator. Respected Madam Dr. Lipi Das, Principal Scientist from ICR, Central Institute of Women in Agriculture, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, fellow students and worthy teachers of different schools of Meerut and Muzaffarnagar, worthy scientists and other staff of this institute, and my dear friends, I welcome you all in the celebration of National Girl Child Day today at ICAR-IIFSR through virtual platform. To begin with the program, may I now request Mr. Manohar Shekhawat to kindly play the ICR song. Mr. Manohar Shekhawat.
जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की सुखद प्रतीक हरित भारत की कृषि धन पशुधन मानव जीवन दुग्ध मत्स्य फल यंत्र सुवर्धन वैज्ञानिक विधि नव तकनीके पारिस्थितिकी का संरक्षण शस्य श्यामला छवि भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की। हिम प्रदेश से सागर तट तक मरुधरती से पूर्वोत्तर तक हर पथ पर है मित्र कृषक की शिक्षा शोध प्रसार सकल तक आशा स्वावलंबित भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की।
Thank you, Mr. Manohar. I welcome the eminent speakers of today's program, Dr. N. Ravi Shankarji, Madam Dr. Lipi Das, worthy teachers and students of different schools of Meerut and Muzaffarnagar, worthy scientists and other staff of the institute, and my dear friends, in this National Girl Child Day celebration program, I would like to bring to the notice of each and everyone that under the edges of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, an initiative by the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progress of India and the glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements, Government of India has declared 24th January as the National Girl Child Day. The Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India who have not only been instrumental in bringing India so far in its evolutionary journey, but also hold within them the power and potential to enable Prime Minister Modi's vision of achieving India 2.0, fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. The official journey of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav commenced on 12th March 2021, which started as a 75-week-long celebration and a countdown towards 75th anniversary of Indian independence, and will end a year on 15th August 2023. So, in order to mark the recognition of women in India, National Girl Child Day is an initiative of Ministry of Women and Child Development and is celebrated every year on 24th January. The day is celebrated to raise the awareness about the rights of a girl child and to promote the importance of their education, health, nutrition, and the inequities that girl faces in Indian society. Today, on 24th January 2022, ICAR is celebrating National Girl Child Day in all its institutes throughout the country. The main aim of this day is to attract and empower the girl child in ICR and agriculture. In this context, today, our institute, Indian Institute of Farming System Research, Modipura, Meerut, is also organizing a virtual program by having lectures from two eminent speakers. May I now request Dr. N. Ravi Shankar ji, the Principal Investigator of All India Network Program on Organic Farming, All India Coordinated Research Project on Integrated Farming Systems, and in charge PC of ICAR-IIFSR, to kindly deliver his talk. The topic of his talk is Agriculture Education and Career Opportunities. May I now request Ravi Shankar sir to kindly deliver his talk. Ravi Shankar sir, please.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Hope I'm audible, madam.
Yes, sir, you are clearly audible.
Yes. I'm just hope these slides are also visible.
Yes, sir. You can go ahead.
Okay. So thank you. Very good morning to all of you. Respected Director IIFSR and coordinator of this program, Dr. Poonam, Dr. Pusti, and all the scientists of our institute, all the staff of our institute IIFSR, and the teachers from various schools and also the inter colleges, and beloved students, especially the girl students who are attending this particular program on the occasion of the National Girl Child Day. And as informed by Dr. Poonam, I will be delivering a lecture, very brief lecture, maybe about 20 to 25 minutes on how the agricultural education, the students can take the benefit of the agricultural education, and what are all the job opportunities which are available through this agricultural education. So I will be talking on this. And every one of you know that this National Girl Child Day started celebrating in the year of 2008. And this is the day when our former Prime Minister of India, Srimati Indira Gandhi ji, joined as the PM. So on this occasion, this is being celebrated as a National Girl Child Day to empower the, especially the girl childs in our country. And when you look at the different kind of opportunities which are available for the education, especially the higher education, after completing the schools, people, students, parents, they search for the different avenues of education, and also they must be aware about what are all the opportunities which is available in that particular education. being an Indian Council of Agricultural Research, the ICAR, and our institute located in Modipuram, Indian Institute of Farming System Research, Modipuram, is involved in the research and development on the agriculture through the Indian Council of Agricultural Research under the Government of India. And I will be talking mostly on the how you can prepare for your examination and what are all the opportunities available and how you can enter into the agricultural education or agricultural degree. So this is about, I will be talking in the next 20 minutes. Just this indicates that this particular picture, when we are in, somebody is putting the annotation. Can someone remove that? So this when you are in 10th standard or 12th standard or intermediary schooling, then you look for parents and these candidates, they look for the where should I send my child or what should I study. And it is unshared.
Sir, can you share again?
Yeah, is it okay?
Yeah. Shekhawat, from settings, you just disable annotation and all. I will remove those participants. Okay.
Yes. So which course I should select, when to join, when to write the examination, why I should choose this particular education, and whom should I contact, where to write, where to go for this, getting the information, and all those tips. Somebody stop sharing actually.
Sir, just do it again. Okay, sir, you can go ahead, sir.
So what should I do in the next after completing the +2? See, these are all the questions normally comes into the mind of parents as well as the candidates. So I would like to tell some of the answers to these questions during my presentation, next 20 minutes, 20 or 25 minutes. If you look at the agricultural education, it was existing in our ancient period also. Just if you look at the history of the agricultural education, this was the oldest university, like Nalanda and Taxila universities. It was included, agriculture education was included as one of the opportunities or one of the subject under the 18 categories of the arts. And the first agricultural college in India was set up in the Saidapat in Madras region during 1877. And in the beginning of the 20th century, there were a lot of colleges, agricultural universities were set up in order to support the farmers in increasing the production, developing the new varieties, developing the new breeds, developing the new management practices, which helped our country to achieve the sufficient food production. So now, earlier, before Green Revolution, if you look, our country was looking at the other countries. We were waiting for the ship to feed our people. But due to the development of this agricultural education, agricultural college, research and development, new varieties have come, new management practices, new breeds, all these has resulted into the sufficient production at our country level. Now, not only we are meeting our own demand, we are also exporting the many of the agricultural commodities. So this is the history of the agricultural education. And in future also, it is continued to be a very important sector, because in 2050, India will be having a population of around 1.7 billion. And to feed the 1.7 billion population, we need to produce around 450 million tons of food grains. It is not only the food grains, it also requires a horticulture producers. You need a vegetables, you need a fruits, you need a plantation crops, and you need a milk, fish, all those things. So this is continued to continually it is getting importance, and more investments, more private companies, many people are coming in back to the agriculture related works. even many people who are employed in the IT sector, information technology sector, they are also taking the land and then they are doing the agriculture or the cultivation in the pots in the several areas. And if you see in India right now, we have 3 central agriculture universities through which you can take the admission. I will tell how you can take the admission. And there are 8 deemed to be universities in ICR systems. So these universities also, either you can go for the undergraduate education or the postgraduate education. And there are 63 agricultural universities through which you can take the admission for the agriculture. There are 4 universities which are having the agriculture faculty. So these much of establishments were made by these establishments are in the government sector. I am talking about only the government sector. Apart from this, there are private colleges also there. I'm not talking about those private colleges. This I am talking only about the government colleges wherein you can take the agricultural education. And looking into the feeding requirement of the livestock, human and other things, these establishments are continuously increasing. Every year some new universities are coming or new central universities are being opened in order to cater to the requirement of the food production and also the agricultural production in our country. So after completing your 12th standard, you can join in any of the universities in India. That is one option. You can also go for the abroad also you can choose for the education, undergraduate education in agriculture field. Then in India, I told there are several agriculture universities are there, several central agriculture universities are there. So how I will go for the getting the admission. So at the national level also there is an entrance examination. I will give the details. Through that you can get admission in any of the universities in India. And in Uttar Pradesh, where we are residing, this state also having the 4 agricultural universities, and there is a state level entrance test is being conducted. So through which also you can get into the agriculture stream, BSc agriculture. There are different subjects are there. Which subject you have to choose, I will tell in the subsequent slides. So either you can get admission through the national system or you can get admission through the state systems, state entrance system. So this is the 2 way by which you can enter into the agricultural education at the beginning, at the undergraduate level. Then how to join these agricultural courses? There are several courses are there. Agriculture itself is a vast subject, having the BSc agriculture, horticulture, forestry, engineering. There are agricultural engineering, you got a veterinary, you got a fisheries. There are several subjects are there in this undergraduate itself. So how to join this particular course? This can be joined through a national and state level entrance examination. First, I will talk about the national level examination. In each of the agriculture universities which I have mentioned, state agriculture universities, including the 4 universities in Uttar Pradesh, all these 63 agricultural universities, 15% of the total seats are reserved for the ICR quota. So that means once you write this national level entrance examination, which is conducted by the ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, through the National Testing Agency. So you have to appear in that examination, through which you can go to you can select the any universities or any, depending upon your rank and other placement, you can select any, you can get the admission into any of the state agricultural universities. The second is the 100% of the seats in NDRI. Then Rani Lakshmi Bai Central Agriculture University, which is again in Uttar Pradesh itself, in Jhansi. Then also RPCAU, that is Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University. All these seats are getting filled through this national entrance examination, which is organized by the ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research. So you can get more details about this particular examination in the website that is ICAR.nta.ac.in. Through this website, you can get more information. All type of questions, keys, everything is available in open, transparent way. So you can also, it will also helpful for you to prepare for your examination. Then when this type of advertisement comes, normally this comes in the month of July to August normally, and there are fees, application fees are there. It ranges from 300 to 700 rupees for the different categories of the people. And also this the duration of the examination is for 150 minutes. And if you, through the national level entrance examination, you can get it selected for these 11 courses in the undergraduate. They are BSc Agriculture, BSc Horticulture, Bachelor of Fisheries Science, BSc Forestry, then BSc Community Science, Food Nutrition and Dietetics, BSc Sericulture, BTech Agricultural Engineering, BTech Dairy Technology, BTech Food Technology, BTech Fire Technology. For these 11 courses, the national, you can appear in this national entrance examination, and depending upon the availability of the seats at the different state agriculture universities, you can get into any state agriculture universities, and for which the different subjects are required to be studied in the +2, 10+2 examination. And the examination on which you have to, that I will be giving in the detail, course wise I will give the detail. Then this particular national entrance examination is also utilized for the awarding the fellowship also. Once you are passing through this national test, this entrance examination, you will also get a fellowship of 3,000 rupees per month. But only one condition for availing that fellowship is that you should take the admission into the agricultural university which is out of your native state. Suppose you are belonging to the Uttar Pradesh state, if you are joining through this national examination in the UP state itself, you will not get the fellowship. But if you choose the university which is outside your native state, then you will get the 3,000 rupees of per month of fellowship. So that is the added advantage of getting the fellowship also. It is possible through this national examination, national level entrance examination. And the examination is computer based test and 2.5 hours duration, and there will be a 150 questions depending upon the subjects which you choose. It may be a physics, chemistry, maths, or it may be a physics, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, agriculture. So there are different combinations of subjects are notified for the different degree programs. So through which you can, based on your examination or subjects you have studied in the 12th, so you can choose the examination. And then this is a multiple choice, this one with 4 options. Then scoring is 4 marks for each correct response and -1 mark for each incorrect response. And if you are not attempting the particular question, then there is no minus mark or there is no plus mark. So while preparing or while attending the questions, you have to be very clear in this national level entrance examination, which is conducted for the agriculture stream. Then there are, apart from these 15% seats which are reserved for the ICR central quota, there are many universities in India like Guntur, Acharya N.G. Ranga Agriculture University in Guntur, Palambur, Ludhiana, Impal, Tanuvas, Chennai, and also Y.S. Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Solan. These 6 universities also take into consideration of this score, this national national level entrance examination score, for admitting their own quota of seats also. Apart from that 15%, the remaining 85% of the seats also they are admitting through this type of this national level scores. So there is the opportunity to get it admission in these universities also by using this NTS score, national level entrance examination score. And for writing the entrance examination in UP itself, in your own states itself, centers are there. Like in UP, Meerut itself, there are centers are there. So you can choose Meerut, Muzaffarnagar, Moradabad. I have just listed the center's name. So what you have to see is you have to look for the advertisement, get filled, and get it, attempt the question. And if you are getting selected through this one, then you can get the admission in any of the state agricultural universities. Then more details you can get from this agricultural education portal, which is available in the this one through net. You can search education.icr.gov.in, through which you can get more details about this entrance examination and all other details. This is about the national level admission through the national level entrance examination in any of the universities. Suppose in state level also, every state is having their own examination systems for admitting the students into the professional courses. So the professional courses, medical, you have got a NEET, or medical, this engineering is there, you have got agriculture, veterinary, and other law. These professional courses are, students are getting admission in their states also. So like in Uttar Pradesh, for getting entrance into this agriculture stream, you have got a Uttar Pradesh Combined Agriculture and Technology Entrance Test. This test you have to appear in this one, and through this test you can get into the different types of courses in the agriculture, starting from agriculture, horticulture, engineering, all those things. There are 4 government universities are available. One is the Chandrasekhar Azad University of Agriculture and Technology, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel University of Agriculture and Technology, which is available in Meerut only. Then Acharya Narendra Dev University of Agriculture and Technology, that is in Ayodhya. Then Banda Agriculture University, this is in Banda. These 4 universities are offering the different courses of agriculture at the university level. They are BSc Agriculture, Forestry, all those subjects which I have already told. So you can join through this entrance examination, and this entrance is conducted, common entrance for admitting the students into the any of these 4 universities, 4 state agricultural universities held. Then you can also, apart from that also, like in the central national level examination, you have got a 3,000 rupees fellowship. Even here also there is a fellowships or scholarships are available. Various scholarship schemes are available, through which you can also get the benefit while doing the study also. Like for example, this DST Inspire Fellowship is there, Rajiv Gandhi National Fellowship for SC/ST PhD students, and also for students selected by UGC, they get around 25,000 per month for the postgraduate education. And for the UP level, if you see, National Talent Scholarship is also available. Then UP Mandi Parishad Scholarship for UG, PG and PhD students. For UG and PG, they also give 3,000 rupees per month as a scholarship for studying. Apart from that, there are several schemes are available. Once you join through the universities, you can get the admission, you can get the fellowship also from the university itself. Then in case of group of paper which you need to select for the UP level entrance examination, there is a PCB combination. That is comprising of the general studies. There will be a 20 questions from general studies, 50 questions from physics, 50 from chemistry, and 80 from the biology. So this way you have to prepare your examination. And if you are choosing the PCM, that is maths group of paper, for getting into the admission into the agricultural engineering, food technology, so this type of thing, then you have to choose general studies, physics, chemistry, maths, and then 20 questions will be from general studies, 50 each from physics, chemistry, and 80 will be maths. So likewise, this combination is available, like physics agriculture stream. Then you have got a sociology stream, also home science stream also there. So you have to choose depending upon your subject in the 12th standard and your interest in the degree program. So you have to choose this particular group and then appear for the entrance examination. And in the notification itself, they mention what type of job opportunities are available in the Uttar Pradesh state itself. So this is like district agriculture officer, plant protection officer, district soil conservation officer. All these government jobs are available for this particular type of agricultural education. Then coming to the different degree programs and also the requirements. So if someone wants to join the BSc Agriculture course, then in the 12th standard, either they should have studied this combination: physics, chemistry, biology, physics, chemistry, maths, biology, physics, chemistry, maths, and inter-agriculture. So this should be the combination they must have studied to get into the admission of BSc Agriculture and BSc Horticulture. Then you can choose the entrance examination, these subjects: physics, chemistry, biology, physics, chemistry, maths, PCA, or the KBC, that is agriculture, biology, and chemistry. So this way, this combination of subjects you can choose for the joining in the BSc Agriculture and BSc Horticulture. If you want to join the BSc Food Nutrition and Dietetics or the BSc Forestry, again the eligibility is different. Like BSc Food Nutrition and Dietetics, you need to be a PCB, PCMB, PCM. So that means, and also the entrance you should appear in the PCB and PCM. And for the BSc Forestry, then you have to choose for the PCB, PCA, or ABC. So through which you can get into these courses. Then there is a course called BTech Biotechnology is also there. BSc Sericulture, BSc Agriculture, it deals with the cultivation of all kind of crops. BSc Horticulture, it deals with your fruits, vegetables, plantations, flower crops, landscape gardening, all those things. And BTech Biotechnology aspects in the agriculture, that deals with that one. And then the BSc Sericulture also, it is there. There is a discipline, means whatever that silk sarees and silk materials which we are using on our this one clothing. So all these things comes from the Mulberry. There is a separate degree program, and there is a very good opportunities of job opportunities in this BSc Sericulture also. So for which also the different combination of subjects you must have studied, or you should appear in the entrance. Then there is a Agri-Business Management degree also, it is there. BSc Agri-Business Management degree is also there, through which also you can get a lot of opportunities in the job market. Then BTech Agricultural Engineering. You may be wondering what is that? Engineering is there, agricultural engineering. Agricultural engineering mainly deals with the management of the farm machineries, manufacturing, management, like micro irrigation, drip irrigation, the sprinkler irrigation, for which maths is compulsory. This agricultural engineering, if you want to choose, then maths is compulsory. Like PCMB or PCM, you should have studied in the 12th standard. And in the entrance examination, you need to give the paper on the physics, chemistry, and maths. So this way, there is a BTech Food Technology is also there. So through this course also you can choose this one, food technology also. Then there are other courses in the agriculture, that is Bachelor of Veterinary Science and then Bachelor of Fisheries Science. And here also there are a lot of opportunities for the joining in the job after completing the UG degree itself, or you can go for the higher education also. Then I have just looked into the right now how you can take the admission to the agricultural education, either through the national level entrance examination or through the state level entrance examination. Depending upon your course which you have studied in the 12th standard, you can choose the courses, different courses. Now I will come to the job opportunities in the agriculture field. What are all the job opportunities available? The first one which I would like to highlight is that people, whenever we ask students, they say, I want to join as a doctor, I want to be prepare for the IAS, I want to be IPS. So these administrative services, national level administrative services, you can very well get through these agriculture after completing the BSc Agriculture. There are many people, role models in our country, those who have completed this BSc Agriculture, BSc Horticulture, this agricultural education. They are in very good positions now in the administrative services. IAS, IPS, IFS. This is foreign service. IFS is Indian Foreign Service. IFOS is Indian Forest Service. you have also got a Indian Postal Services, IPOS. So all these services, these agriculturally educated people are working, although this is degree non-specific, but the people who have studied in agriculture, they have got a better advantage of clearing this examination. Here I have displayed some 4 or 5 people's photographs. Intentionally, I have displayed these photographs. These people are from the rural background, not having any support, but they have completed the BSc Agriculture in different universities, and they went through this IAS examination, and they are working as the now IAS officers at the different states and the different education levels. If you look at this P. Amuda, she is she is from Madurai and rural area, and she completed BSc Agriculture, and just I think 3-4 months back she was working in the PMO, Prime Minister's office also. Very recently she got transferred to the Tamil Nadu state government. So she is a very good role model in terms of passing through from the BSc Agriculture to the IAS. Like the another tea grower's daughter, C.S. Mallika, cracks UPSC examination in Tamil Nadu. She studied the biotechnology. I told BTech biotechnology from TNAU and passed this IAS examination. And currently this the Tamil Nadu state is having the 2 top level officers. State level, there are 2 top level officers. One is the chief secretary, another is the DGP. Both are from the agriculture background. Likewise, there are many examples. I am just quoting very few examples here. Many people have gone to these national services from after studying the BSc Agriculture or this agricultural education, either through the central level examination or to the state level Group B or Group B. Because in agriculture education, the whole thing of life is taught. Unlike in other degrees, your history, your social values, your agriculture concepts, developmental concepts, economics, extension, all those kind of topics are covered in the undergraduate level in the agricultural education. So which is giving a prime foundation to reach as the highest level of this type of administrative services. And their salary starts from almost 9 lakhs and they can reach up to the level of 30 lakhs per year through this type of administrative services. So this is one of the option, the best option which is available for them, because once you study the agriculture, you know, in India 50% of the population, more than 50% of the population depends on the agriculture. So once you study agriculture and then go into the administrative services, you can serve in a better way to the people of our country, because 50% of the population, they are depending on the agriculture. Then immediately after, what is the other opportunities I have after doing the agriculture education? Immediately after completing the undergraduate, that is BSc Agriculture, Horticulture, any BSc degrees, then you have got a lot of offers. One is the agriculture officers, horticulture officers, veterinary officers, fishery officers. They are being selected for the banks as well as the state agricultural department. The banks, they hire the agriculture officers, horticulture officers for their extension services, and their initial starting salary is 6 lakhs per year in the banks. Similarly, in the agriculture department also, the starting salary is around 5.4 lakhs per year, just immediately after completing the BSc Agriculture or BSc courses in the agricultural education. And these are permanent posts, permanent government posts which I am talking. Apart from that also, the people can join as a JRF, young professionals in the SAUs, ICR institutes. They can pursue their this, and also they can also do the higher education also. And there is a fellowship for this type of things also. 2.5 lakhs rupees per year they can get through this type of job opportunities also there. Then the NABARD, National Agriculture Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, they conduct the assistant manager post examination every year. The lot of posts are getting advertised. and the starting salary is 6 lakhs per year. And although any graduate is eligible for applying to this particular post, but almost 80% of the agricultural graduates, they clear this particular exam very easily. And if you see in the NABARD, more than 80% of the people are from the agriculture stream. Then apart from that, you have got a central government jobs like Central Warehouse Corporation, Food Corporation of India, wherein also technical assistant grade 1, that starting salary is around 6 lakhs, government jobs. And they are also having lot of vacancies to be get it. Here you can see, I have just put it in the educational qualification. They need BSc Agriculture, Biotechnology, Biochemistry, this type of degrees only they require for this type. And the number of posts which is coming is also very huge in this type of things. Then the banks also select the probationary officers for this one. Although this is again a degree non-specific, these probationary officers, the starting salary is around 7 lakhs rupees per year. So they can also, many of the agricultural graduates very easily they clear this type of probationary officers exam also, due to the basic strong foundation of academics in the agricultural education. Then you can also enter into the insurance sector, serve as the development officers. And nowadays the agricultural insurance mechanism is getting widened, like Prime Minister's Fasal Bima Yojana. Every crop or every region they are getting the crop to be insured. So these private companies also, they hire the agricultural professionals for the for their insurance products. So in this field also you can enter into that. Apart from that, there are many private sector companies like IT field or the other fields. In agriculture also, there are many private sector firms which hires the agricultural professionals, and they pay very good amount for the agricultural graduates. Like landscape officer is required in the metro, airport. Then you can start your own agri clinics or the plant clinic centers, sale of insecticides, pesticides, fertilizer industries, plantation officers. There are many seed companies like Monsanto, DuPont, Rossi, all these private sectors also, they hire agricultural graduates for their extension activities, sale, and also the marketing. And their salary, initial salary varies from the 5 to 15 lakhs per year, depending upon your qualification. Suppose if you are an undergraduate, your starting salary will be around 5 lakhs. And then if it is postgraduate and the PhD, then they may involve you in this one. So this way. Then you can also enter into the media, like DD Kisan channels are there, radio, there is a specific slots are there. So in those areas also, as an agricultural graduate can join into the sector. Then after completing the UG programs, if someone wants to pursue higher degrees, there is a lot of opportunities are available. MSc, there are different courses are there. You can complete the PhD. Then you can come to the research system. Research system, our National Agricultural Research System is a very robust system and also the largest system in the world, employing more than 6,000 people, more than 6,000 to 7,000 people in ICAR itself, and around 10,000 people they are working in the state agriculture universities and also the central universities. So you can join into there also as a young professional, SRF, RA. These are temporary positions, but still you get a handsome amount after joining as a young professional to SRF, RA, up to 5 lakhs rupees. And in ICAR, you can join as a technical staff or through the national level agricultural research scientist examination, you can get into as a scientist. Then CSIR system you can go through, and DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, they also hire the agricultural professionals. And you can get a very good handsome salary of up to 30 lakhs over the years per year through this type of research and teaching systems also. Then there are, I told, there so many agricultural universities are there, and each agricultural university require teachers for teaching to the next generation students. So you can also become an agricultural teacher, like postgraduate, along with the national entrance test, NET examination is there. So if you qualify these two, you can become an assistant professor, associate professor, professor. Then there are scientific organizations which provide young researchers award, or you can also develop your own scheme, that even women scientist awards are also there. Women scientist schemes are also there in the DST and DBT, through which also you can get lot of projects, and you can, even though you are not getting this one job, but still you can get those projects which are of 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs rupees. You can work in any of the lab. So this way also you can benefit as a girl child or as a this one. So there is a lot of opportunities are available. I told higher studies you can take in India, either abroad or in India. In India, postgraduate is offered in 33 departments of agriculture, like agronomy, agroforestry, you have got a horticulture, fruit science, you have got a horticulture, vegetable science. So several 33 departments are there. So through which you can take up the higher studies. And for doing the postgraduate in abroad, you need to clear these English tests like GRE, TOEFL, and IELTS. So once you clear these tests, then you can also get into admission to the postgraduate in the foreign universities also after completing the UGs from the here. Then apart from this Indian Institute of Management and also the other reputed institutes like IITs also, you can take the admission for higher studies, as well as the you can also join as a faculty in the IITs also, because many of the IITs like Kharagpur, Kanpur, they have the agriculture department or the agriculture stream, agriculture engineering stream. So in those things also you can join through this one. So just before finally, just 1 second, 1 minute about our institute. Our institute is at Modipuram, just very near to your campus, DMA. Most of the students are from DMA or the Muzaffarnagar. So you can visit our institute also, and we are conducting the research on the integrated farming systems, cropping systems, organic farming, that is Jaivik Kheti, and also the natural farming. So you can visit to our labs and fields. You can also understand the many of the activities which are related to the agriculture. And finally, being a girl child, or you should not have any hesitation. You have got a very good opportunities in the agriculture field. And I would like to tell you one example of my own this one. When I was studying the UG, that BSc Agriculture at TNAU Coimbatore, we were around 110 boys, and there used to be only 17 or 17 girls. But now if you see the same university, almost 97% of them are the girls, only 3% of them are boys. So the girls are more coming towards this agriculture field or the agricultural education, looking into the various opportunities available. Because once you come to here, you get a very fundamental foundation of this, all the aspects of the life, which is food, how you can grow the food, how this can be taken to the plates and all those things. So this way you can serve the society through the administrative services, through the agriculture specialized services, through the private sector services, and also through your own business also. So your opportunities are open once you complete this type of things. And many of the people, those who are now in administrative services, immediately after joining the BSc course in agriculture education, they start preparing for the civil services. So that is why almost many people, they get cleared through at the end of this one, completing the BSc Agriculture. So I wish all those students who are participating in this lecture a very bright opportunity and also the very bright career, and we welcome you to this agricultural education stream. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for delivering a wonderful talk on the career opportunities in agriculture. people in general, they do think that agriculture does not have any good career opportunities, and that too the lucrative ones. But sir, today with your very nice and lucid presentation, you have cleared almost all the doubts. And I'm hopeful that the children who are attending this virtual lecture, they'll definitely try to explore their career in agriculture. Sir has very nicely explained the procedure for getting enrolled into different courses into agriculture and getting different fellowships in agriculture. So I'm hopeful that the children will definitely try to explore their career in agriculture and will definitely bring Indian agriculture to the newer heights. Thank you once again, sir, for a wonderful presentation.
Thank you, madam. Any doubt they can clarify maybe later on, maybe after the lecture also.
Sir, they can put in the chat box. We'll take selective questions.
Yeah. Any doubts they can put in the chat box, then we can get it clarified. Okay.
Thank you, sir. So, Madam Lipi Das, are you there? So, kindly excuse me for a minute. I'll just confirm the next speaker.
Yes, yeah.
Lipi madam, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Now, am I audible or not?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. So friends, we have with us today the second eminent speaker, Dr. Lipi Das. She is working as a principal scientist in ICAR Central Institute of Women in Agriculture for last 24 years. She is having a very vast experience in working on women in agriculture. Madam, I welcome you in this today's National Child Day celebration program. And the topic for Madam's talk today is gender mainstreaming in agriculture, strategic approaches for gender equity, entrepreneurship, and empowerment. I welcome you, ma'am, and request you to please deliver your talk. Lipi, madam, please.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Poonam. So, I hope I'm audible to you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, I think very good morning, rather very good afternoon. Yeah, it is 12. So, thank you, Dr. Ravi Shankar, for actually, I just heard your lectures in the last part and giving a very sincere effort to exactly clarify what exactly the areas or the opportunities in agriculture sector. And let me say one thing. Nowadays, everything is open for you because according to our new educational policy, your aspiration, your dreams can be fulfilled with any of such areas. So that is a great place. And even if after retirement, if I'm interested for medical, then I can join, because in Odisha, in Sambalpur, after retirement of some of the banking sector, the person has joined his medical. So how to fulfill your options? So कोई भी हमारा जो सपना है वो कभी मतलब हमेशा हम लोग we can fulfill. So thank you. First of all, I thank you, Dr. Panwar, the director of this IIFSR Modipuram, and a special thanks to Poonam and Ashish for celebrating such an important day and making me a part of your program. That's great, really great. So can I share my slides, Poonam?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
So is it visible?
It's still uploading, ma'am.
Okay. But mine computer, it is visible. I do not know.
Maybe, ma'am, can you unshare and share it again?
Okay. Is it coming or not?
It may take some time. We can wait for a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes.
प्रज्ञा एटा आसुनी कोन पे देखियो टिके मोर शेयर हेची बट अंकर आसुनी your screen sharing is pause something na
Okay.
share
Uh,
okay
it is not yet coming. Maybe
Now?
ma'am, just share the in between. You can just share the presentation. We can operate from here if something is.
I'll share. Okay. I'm sharing. Just wait. Oh, এটা থিলা বোধহয় এটা না wait. I'm sending Ashish. Just wait. This is the most problematic.
No issues, ma'am.
No issues, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sending.
In between from the earlier presentation, if any participants have some doubt, they can
yeah.
put their questions in the chat box. We can take few questions. So any student or any participants have any doubts regarding their education opportunity or career opportunities in agriculture, they can put in the chat box. We'll definitely try to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, message sent. Paki, Punam, actually, I have sent in
Yeah,
Punam.
just hold on, ma'am. I'm just checking, ma'am. I'm yet to receive, ma'am. Hold on.
Madam, you got the Poonam, you got the presentation?
Not yet.
Just
I have already sent. Just Punam dear.
Wait, ma'am. I'm just rechecking. Hold on. Yeah.
Then you share from there.
I hope some net issues are there, no?
Actually, some slow internet connections. So
Yeah. That's the thing actually, Major. That's the thing.
Okay. We'll just.
So just enable and me actually, because my sharing a host disabled participant. So kindly enable. Let me try once again.
Shekhawat, just allow. Maybe ma'am can try from there.
Sharing का enable करना.
Let me actually first. Some problem is there because, yeah. Is this coming?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's coming. Kindly put it on presentation mode, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a this is called
कंस्टिट्यूट में जो हमारा संविधान है उसमें काफी सारे जो
someone is talking, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, a heartiest
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt you. Kindly put it on presentation mode, ma'am.
It is in presentation mode. In my computer, it is seeing the presentation mode.
Okay.
Lot of problem. So
give us a second, ma'am. We'll share it from here.
Yeah, this you can see. Now it is coming.
Yeah, ma'am, press F5. It should work.
It is in my computer. It is in presentation mode, but I do not know. Shall I move in that in this context so we can share our time?
Yeah, madam.
That
We
will
can
better
continue
actually.
with it.
Yeah,
we can continue this.
We can
Yeah.
because it is in my computer. It is showing in this slide share.
मुझे एक मीटिंग में ज्वाइन करना है.
आप अगर इनके बीच में कोई करता होगा ठीक है, लेकिन शेयर A5.
My screen is visible.
Ma'am, you can go ahead in between if it is full
Yeah,
screen.
let me go actually because yeah. So first of all, I can tell no issue because slide is just to somehow just attract the people or something.
Just I am removing that participant. Yeah, those who are
okay, no issue. So it's a heartiest congratulations to all my girl students and girl child, especially during this observation of National Girl Child and on this eve of that is Azadika 75 Azadika Amrit Mahotsav, because we all are celebrating since last 15th of August 2021 and it will be up to 22nd August 15. And the part of that Ministry of that is Women and Child Development, we are celebrating all ICAR Institute and many of the university also observing this National Girl Child. First of all, also congratulations you Achis and your team and Poonam and all your director. It is really praiseworthy to observe this day, very important day.
Okay, I'm trying, ma'am. 1 second. If
you can try. So let me,
Yeah,
okay.
just check if it is full screen now. Yes. Is it okay, ma'am, now?
Yeah, it's okay now. Ma'am, is it okay with you now?
Yeah, for me it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Please
so
go
thank you very much. So at last we have been succeeded. So this is the important day because, but my question is actually, because Government of India or national phenomena or parameters or national scenario, we have been observing many such days. And what exactly the realities and what exactly we want to move and how to bridge. So that is the numerous questions are I have everybody asked before us, say how to solve these issues. So in this context, so first of all, I really appreciate because many of the participants are students, as highlighted by Poonam day before yesterday, that
yes, ma'am,
students 10th and 12th. So that's really wonderful. And I thank your Dr. Ravi Shankar, who is taking pain to clarify such avenues in women or agriculture sector. And particularly, I'm going to highlight, as this is a girl child, a National Girl Child observation, we are celebrating this day. So agriculture with women, because as you know, our institute is the only one institute, but probably in ICAR and the globally also one institute who is doing research on women in agriculture. And for your also kind information, we have in AICRP, All India Coordinated Research Project and Women in Agriculture, and I'm looking after that. So this is first of all my topic that has been assigned, that gender mainstreaming in agriculture, strategic approach for gender equity entrepreneurship and empowerment. This is 3 E's approach. Ashish, next. It's moving, yeah. So this we have been associated with the Minister of Women and Child Development relating to that nutritional village program, and that is tending the nutrition Poshan Abhiyan. So that is the day actually. So this is the Ministry of Women and Child Development is observing, and is it part their instruction that all ministers should observe this day. So what is the main that is objectives? Because already it been highlighted that since 2008 this program is initiated, and these are the objectives. Perhaps I'll be focusing the last objective, because this is very general, that it remove all the inequalities faced by the girl children of the Indian society, to make certain that every girl child is getting proper respect and value in the Indian society, to ensure that the girl children are getting their all the human rights in the country, to work against diminishing the child sex ratio in India and change the people mindset about the girl child, to address the child or girl children issues associated with their health, respect, education, nutrition, and related to that. And the last objective, to propagate the gender equality among people in India. So that is my subject, total theme of my talk. I have put something actually after this. Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao, that is the thing actually, because how will link to the women or girl children with agriculture. So that is my first, let me share that, because that is not coming. Yes. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, a bright future awaits you in agriculture. That is my theme actually of the today. So these are my outline of the presentation, because what exactly the gender issues, why we'll be focusing gender or women in today's situation. Today we are celebrating an important day. Why we'll be focusing on gender, and particularly how it will be the technological empowerment. महिला जो हम लोग जो बोलते हैं कि आपका गर्ल स्टूडेंट को एग्रीकल्चर that will be focused in every aspect, कि आप कहीं भी बैठो, even if interview, everything, so that women is a must. So transition, how will transit the women farm women or women farmers by developing entrepreneurship? And what is the bottlenecks? Because our government of India is highlighting the Atmanirbhar, that is bottlenecks in economy empowerment for making them Atmanirbhar, and that is the appropriate policies and strategic plan for gender mainstreaming. Next, because I have used to put next, Ashish. So I think, yeah, this is the. So let me tell actually, because people are saying, because gender was often in the world, many a times we are using this word gender. Kya hota hai? What is this gender? Probably, and okay, I don't know, 1970s, this much we have studied that this has been created to describe the men and women which are socially determined in contrast to the biological differences. And to explain the term gender further, it is the neutral meaning either men or women or both in a particular context. So whatever, because our goal should be one, to that improve, the enhance the status of the disadvantaged class and whose are involved in the agriculture and the allied sectors. Next. This is probably, yeah, this is before that, Ashish, something is there?
This
Some
is the
graph,
next idea.
I think some graph was there. Just previous slide remove.
No.
Oh,
no,
next,
ma'am.
next. Okay, okay, next. Okay, next, next.
This country status, ma'am. Ma'am, maybe.
Before that, yeah, this is okay. This is okay, Ashish.
Yeah.
So country status of women involved in agriculture. So as you know, because I have depicted in picture how there are the dimensional roles are assigned, or they are sacrificing or contributing women in agriculture. Numerous roles they are assigning. So I'm not going to highlight it because these are the all status or that is data.
Yes.
The international label. So next.
Yes, ma'am. This is the graph.
Yeah, this is. And I just want to ask those, I don't know whether students are there or are they eligible, are they can interact or not, because they must interact, because I should know that, because people are in what happening in this Zoom or virtual, they are just on and joined, and I don't know literally they are listening or not.
Yeah, ma'am, but they will start speaking together. Maybe they can put in the respond in the chat box. Later we'll discuss with them, ma'am.
Exactly. Is this graph can depict anything to the students? That is my question, because these are the graphs, and this is nothing. I mentioned everything, but I want to ask whether the students or the boy student or the girl इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट, हम लोग हमेशा बोलते हैं कि महिलाओं बहुत ज्यादा काम करते हैं, बहुत काम करते हैं. They are sacrificing, they are contributing immensely to the sector of agriculture and allied sector. But आपने कभी मार्क किया हो कि उसको last decade, since last 1 decade, their laborers percentage are being increasing while being the instead of cultivator. And what is the reasons? Because government of India are implementing lots of program for the women sector, starting from the educational level to the entrepreneurship. That is, you can say E to E, education to the entrepreneurship. But what exactly, why these are still diminishing? What is the actually cultivators numbers are being decreasing and the laborers are being increasing percentage. So that graphs actually the literally, I'm not going to show the data or exactly the percentage. Next, Ashish. So what our responsibilities? That's why actually let me say these are this MSc and next. This is the green revolution. These are during this MSc course curriculum. I was the convener for the course curriculum, that is BASMA, BSMA for agriculture extension, agriculture economics and agribusiness management. And you can see, go through that curriculum from MSc and PhD, and totally the extension part completely changed. Nothing conventional approach is there. Many things, many new things have been, so that the students can learn from themselves. What we the students so चलो कल हमारा एग्जाम है, थ्योरी पेपर है, आप कॉपी दे दो, टीचर को बुला दो, एक कॉपी कर लो, उसको प्रोड्यूस कर लो. That is the मेजर हमारा रहता है कि that was the main basic की what to do. रात में हम लोग मॉर्निंग ईवनिंग करते हैं, सुबह मॉर्निंग चलो 8 पॉइंट 9 पॉइंट हो गया, then we are self sufficient, we are best graduate, award मिल गया. But we must be in basic, or we must be that is the considered focus on the applied part, because theoretical many scientists are there, theoretical they are much more actually intelligent, brilliant in paper publishing, but we should know who are also our clients, the farmers and the farm women, because that's why, because adoption is not, you can see the technology assessment development, what exactly the impact of green revolution 1967, because or 69, that is the time of green revolution. What is the ultimate results? Because that is mechanization have been developed, and that displays the women's role. So wealthy have benefited more from technological change in agriculture than the less developed, and men have benefited. Because writing ठीक है, हम लोग अभी 10 point का अपन publish कर लें because that is also required. But बच्चों हम जो students, the students for whom actually we are deliberating, they must understand what is exactly the depth of agriculture and how will correlate our life to the agriculture. So these are the current scenario, because you see many of the career opportunities are there, many things we have been opted ki chalo agriculture karo, do MSc, do complete your PhD, do wonderful research. But can you see that current scenario, what exactly this depicts or tells the naked truth of our Indian scenario? See, just it was and these are really matter of concern. So why actually the gender gap? You can see India is the only country where the economic gender gap is 0.354 and larger than the political gender gap 0.411. So female estimated earned income is a mere 1/5 of. Many of that because I have been associated last 25 years in the field survey. I know. So the farm women are encouraging, their income are there, but their income is not being considered. So what is that? And 1/5 of male income, which is also among the world lowest. So that is my quote actually, one of the quote which I have mentioned over here. The ones whose day starts before sunrise and continues after sunset, the voice often go unheard owing to their gender. Their voices need to be heard to realize the dream of a progressive India. That's why we are sitting over here. We are in a virtual mode to celebrate this National Girl Child Day. So you can see that Oxfam 2018, they have studied, conducted a study, and 80% of all economically active women, they are employed in the agriculture and allied sector. But can you see that 12.8%, that is 13% of their own land. In many of their society, high profile society also, the lands and the houses and the male member, because I'm not putting that, because that's why you are using the term gender, not the women. That is because now, because we want to keep the men and women and the equal part of, as equal part of a society, and they should maintain equal status. That's why we are now, because earlier this is women in development, women and development, women in development. Now it's a gender in development. That's why I've started saying gender, because we can focus male as well as the female, everything. So this is because our policy making, our policymaker, our researcher, our high level country, they are trying. Yes, this is SDG, because you are all are my scientific colleagues, my friends are there. So where we will be focusing in this, because 17 SDGs, ours should be goal number 5, gender equality and reducing inequality. Next, Ashish, next. Yeah, somehow actually I have studied day before, 2 days before, I was just going through many of the literature. Some of the literature, this is some South Africa, they have conducted study, because I do not know whosoever is extension scientist, social scientist, their role is to provide an environment to the scientists of different technological based scientists. That's why the adoption rate is minimum. Actually, adoption rate is not, it is 20%, because many of the, in case of variety, I was in from a rice research development Qatar. I was there after 18 years, because they have developed 130, more than 30 variety, but the production, the adoption level is only 10 to 15%. So इसमें क्या लिखा है देखो, you just think the mindset. These are this fellow is an extension person, extension worker. This is a linkage development sector. This is an husband, so and wife. As the head of my household, what is this extension person? The wife doesn't seem to be educated. I should hear from the man. Then what his attitude or mindset? As the head of my household, I cannot say that I do not know. क्योंकि ये आपको ऑफेंड लगेगा कि मुझे पता ही नहीं होता है बहुत चीज. But oh no, the wife's version is what my husband is saying are all lies. He's never done the work and he's not interested in what I'm doing. So these are all preconception and pre-notion, and we have to just come out from such situations. That is actually, we should not judge anyone else. So this is gender sensitization. because Women Day, National Child Women Girl Child Day, oh she, because someone is taking this, she doesn't work, she is a housewife. Because that's why, because no one is unpaid laborer. क्योंकि हम लोग उनको अपना जो मेहनत करते कभी we cannot provide, that's the thing usually. So this is what the before us, how we'll eliminate this gap, what exactly gender gap, where we stand. You can see that some of the agricultural that is constant, and what the outer row is the constant faced by the women sector. You can see the population is continuously bringing increasing, even if after this COVID pandemic also the population is higher side, very high. So increased small holding because lands are being fragmented. These 5 I have just shown that the agricultural challenges, agricultural constant, decreasing water availability, shrinking fertile cultivable land area, natural resource degradation, and natural calamities, climate related changes. So what are that constant for the women segment? Male migration, because always the male rural male or male want a white collar job. So in that context, chalo hum log bahar chalte hain. So they are lacking interest in the agriculture sector. So now this ICR has created the area how to attract and retain youth in agriculture for this only. So declining interest of youth of farming, these are the things. Gender stereotype, मैं इसको समझाऊंगी आपको. Gender stereotype, आप in your village, in your house actually, so cooking, this is the role of women. And suppose taking care of for nurturing children, okay, this is a women's role. Why? So these stereotypes have to be eliminated. And male-centric technology development, many things. Can you say, because you all are scientists over sitting over there, can you say, because I'm doing also research on the women, how many the mechanization in mechanism, how many percentage are the technology particularly are developed for the keeping the needs and perception of the women as per the demand of the women? आप देखो, they are using this traditional sickle. People are, our institutes have developed serrated sickle, many things have developed. I have used that transplanter also, paddy plant, I have used lot of mechanization, but that is the, and malnutrition. Because of this, Government of India had used, that is started Poshan Abhiyan. And we are, that is, we have taken a project on, this is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. On this eve of day, we have adopted 75 villages in 13 states, along with our AICRP scientists. So natural calamities. So this is access to resources and services. And so these are next. So these are particularly per se the women, and yes, this is the constant. So what exactly the constant? So if could have been resources, access, less credit, technology, land holding. These are the major access on major resources have been highlighted. So if equal opportunity, what could be the output? Yield, probably it will be enhanced. I'll just put probably, maybe enhanced production, and people. Maybe under these people maybe, and decrease can be, the percentage can be decreased. Next. Yeah. So my focus in this day, I just want to highlight what is the gender gap. Can it be the unequal access to all these resources? Because you are in horticulturist, you are in fisheries, because we are doing entrepreneurship in all such areas. Can it be this unequal access to all sorts of the genuinely the resources that will lead to gender gap? So my point is, obviously it is definitely, because unless until aapke paas kuch hoga nahi, you are not accessible, you cannot perform. That will limit your performance. Next. You can see the gender gap has widened. What is the percent? The gender gap in India is widened to 62.5%. That's why I just made, because you know that that the political scenario, this is election is by, and Bhubaneswar, that mayor is reserved for the women candidate. So can it be, and it will politics, technical, leadership roles. This is lacking somewhere else. Why this is gap is widening day by day? Even if we are giving so many opportunities, so many of educational opportunities for the women are there. Even if the people are, the women girls are topped in the 10th and 12th, their arts excellence. So this is a matter of concern. Okay, next. Yeah, what could be our role? Because tremendous contribution by the women sector. They are performing the, आप देखो जितना भी लेबरियस टास्क होता है सब कुछ उन्होंने करते हैं. आप मतलब धान का खेती ले लो, एवरीथिंग. आप महिलाओं को मछली में ले जाओ, फिशरी में, आपका एनिमल हस्बेंड्री सेक्टर, इन हॉर्टिकल्चर बेस्ड, everything, mud making, the back breaking performance are doing the work the women are doing. So how is the girl child education, how will create importance for the girl students in the agriculture scenario sector, how they'll be that is intervening in the agriculture in the new educational policy, let me say. So this is the women's work, and they are performing. I'm not going to say because just slides are moving, but let me say. So the last sentence, it has been rightly observed that before slide go move. Even if, yeah, observe that half of the women's work is unpaid and the other half is unpaid. So next. Yes. So this is the what exactly the graph, how will address the gaps, or how will reduce the gaps that the women are facing. Next. Yes. This is coming to the point, gender mainstreaming. What exactly the gender mainstreaming? Why for gender mainstreaming? How? Because in extension, aap log, sab log, jo bhi, whosoever is there, what, why, and how. If the goal is clarified to you, then obviously the result is before you. आप अगर कोई बच्चे ने कोई कैरियर सिलेक्शन करेगा, कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी क्यों जाना है? First one is interest. Definitely interest will be. देखिए मेरा interest है, तो definitely he will be performed in a better way. Otherwise no. अगर हम लोग उनको the people, the students will be excel in whatever they feel it will do. So this is the what exactly some message is coming. I do not know whosoever is giving some message. So this is actually how we'll reduce. You can see this is the gender equality, poverty reduction, inclusive growth. Aapne just mark these three. I'm not going to highlight these three. These three are the endowments, economic opportunity agencies. What is endowment? That comes under the long-term benefit of education. Economic opportunity, income. Agency, that must be linkage to the household, to the society, and the institution. If these three will be achieved, then definitely women will be empowered, or everything that will be mainstreaming. Next. So what will be our main motto? How will be actually our women will be benefited? So first of all is gender equity, promoting entrepreneurship, and 3E, realization of empowerment. Next. Yes. So let me see, because this is now what our organization is doing for the women's sector. I'm not going to, because these are the all keeping on these 3 E's. We are doing our work or research on focusing on particularly these aspects. Next. Next, Ashish. Yeah. Yes. This is the transition from traditional to modern. Actually, I just, because this is a very important and students have connected. So I just wanted to just see their reaction. So that will be quite interesting for actually what they are understanding. What actually, how to transit from traditional to modern. Kya hona hai hum log ko? Why you are focusing on farmers to adopt the new technology? Why? Because it's very difficult to work in the farming community. This is the most. Same in case of deciding the career point of view for the children. So how to move from the traditional model? Because there are lots of your avenues you can select. How to move from traditional to modern? You can see these are the traditional process and these are the modern. So we have to change our mindset. अगर बच्चों हमारा बोलते हैं कि आप engineering जाओ कि medical जाओ, that is the parents' perception. But your perception, just listen to it. Yes, now every opportunity, every field is इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटीज। आप सैलरी करना है ना, मिल जाएगा आपको, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। सो आप सुनो, बोलते हैं ना हम लोग जैसे मन की बात सुनो। सो दैट इज वी हैव टू सम कन्वेंशनल अप्रोच टू इंप्रूव। व्हाई? आप देखो, हम जस्ट दिस इज अ एग्रीकल्चर example I have putting over here. You can see the farmers starting from the local collecting agent, how they are selling their products. सपोज धान हो गया, गेहूं हो गया, आप मंडी को जाके बेचते हो। आपका अगर किसी का आइडिया होगा तो हम लोग बोलते क्या, एक मिडिलमैन होता है, दैट्स व्हाई मिडिलमैन होता है, वो कमीशन लेता है, वो लेमिन, उसके बाद farmers are not connected to direct, because that's why the MSP national that is going on, agitation is going on. तो farmers क्या था, local collecting to broker, traded at mandi, institutional buyers. अगर हम लोग traditional knowledge को just put on the dump, you know, we'll adopt some that is improved method. We have to create some producer group. In that connect, because you all are students, many of the person are students, just connect your study with this actually. How to connect? आप अपने को know. I should not कि हमारा option क्या होना चाहिए. You connect or develop producer group and linking directly to the, that is your consumers. आपको मिडिल मैन का जरूरत नहीं। आजकल कोई नहीं कि आपको बच्चों आपको ये टीचिंग देना है, मैं ये लाइन में जाना हो तो मुझे ये बताएं। नो, you are the your decision maker of your own life. So this is how we'll go producer group and how we'll improve modern process. So now coming to actually what actually I have created a strategical plan, because my topic is the strategic approach. Gender mainstreaming क्या करना चाहिए? So I have put it into a 5 or 4, 5, 6 that is probably, and how you can link with your career, your life with these strategies also. Make development institution gender sensitive. So incorporating gender dimension in development approach, making an explicit, because if these institutes are taken that yes, we have to observe this National Girl Child Day. That's why we have attending or organize such webinar or such program for the students and the researcher also. So make the women gender dimension in development approach. आप लोग बहुत सारे लोग, because you are from the horticulture sector, जब develop करते हो, when you are developing some technology, you make your clients a part of your developmental projects. ऐसे नहीं कि हम develop, because of that actually adoption is not there. And women must be, you consider focus women as a stakeholder. Providing opportunity to encourage women, because we have to create the win-win situation. Yes, these are the 6 major strategic plan. Gender sensitization, I have created. Gender responsive budgeting, gender equity, gender integration, strategic alliance, shifting paradigm. Gender sensitization क्या होता है? Because this particularly starts from the home itself. Otherwise, no. In household sector, this sensitization we used to start in the household activity. बच्चा जब होता है तो माँ सिखाती है, घर में सिखाते हैं लोग, parents used to give this teaching. Yes, आप equal दो, equal opportunity. So that starts from the home, household. So that is gender sensitization. And next slide, Ashik. Yes, this is gender equity. Before just previous slides. Previous slides, Ashish.
This one, ma'am.
This one after this. Budgeting, na? This is budgeting. After this. Yeah, this is gender equity. So what is exactly? Dekho, you can see the 2 pictures. One is equality, one is equity. So what is equality? देखो वहां पर एक ग्राउंड में खेल चल रहा है, something program is going on, some cricket match is going on. So this is equality because everyone is equal, because अब सबका पास की देख सकते हैं. Can you just mark the last, the who person actually having a low short height is not eligible to see that picture, ground that program match. This is equity. So I have focused, this is equity. So it is not everything about getting the same thing, but exactly what they need. So that's it, that is equity. आप सबको दे दो, अगर नहीं मिलेगा तो क्या फायदा है? What is the benefit? So this is gender equity. Next. Yeah, come. Go on. This is gender integration. The fourth one is gender budgeting also, because that has been left actually. So this is gender integration. So I told every part you are developing to this development to the integration. The women must play an important, or the equal benefits should be there. Men and women. You can see reach, benefit, empower. So what is reach? It is coming. Include women growers, labor girls, and entrepreneurs in program activity. It should be the equal stakeholders. Number of proportion of women participating in project activity. Benefit, increase women's well-being. That is their access. Positive and negative outcome indicators such as productivity, income, asset, nutrition, time usage. These are the benefits. How will strengthen? That is point of empower. Strengthen ability of women to make strategic life choices and to put those choices into action. That is women decision-making power. Reduction of outcomes associated with this empowerment. So this is the one of the next my strategic plan. Strategic alliances creating research, development, policy interface. Can you see? This is women for PQRST. That is production, productivity, profitability. Q for quality and quantity. R for remunerative refinement and sustainability, supportive, training, trading, and technology. Just go on. Some are there actually. It is not a complete thing. We just click the buttons. Yes, yes, the best stuff. So this is the thing. Development, policy, and research. What development in aspect? We can application and practices. And policy, joint learning. This is an interface. We are the research organization. We have to do for interface. Then capacity development, evidence generation. What will be our output? How to breathe? Enabling environment for the wider application and effectiveness. Next. How that is paradigm shifting. हम लोग उसको how we can shift, because earlier this is an gender accommodative approach. Everything we have keep adjusting accommodation. चलो आप लोग घर पे हो ना, आप थोड़े से accommodate कर लो. But the next important is gender transformative approach. So in this point, we have to highlight the root cause, inequalities. How to bridge the gap by identifying the inequalities, and that is the root causes. So this is, we have to shift our paradigm from accommodative to transformative. Next. Yes. This is already been 3E. I have highlighted. Next. Equity, entrepreneurship, and empowerment. This is one of the actually how we are linked, because many students are there, because they can, after graduation, they can start their own business, their own startups. In the girl child and the boys, everyone. This is a common, this is not because I have done this study in the context of the women plan, that is clients. So this is for everyone. That is transition from the farmer or the student and the entrepreneur. And what are the methodology? What are the different approaches? Starting from the self-actualization. आप सोचोगे कि yes, this is required for me. जब तक आपका अंदर का वो नहीं आएगा कि मुझे जरूरत नहीं है, फेल्ट नहीं है, नीड ही नहीं है, तो मैं नहीं जा पाऊंगी. Then HRD, then आपको डेवलप करोगे. Then technology, we have to embed it with the different technologies. Then what could be the policies? Then come to a point higher. The policy issues kya hai? What will be the issue? Then finance, and then marketing. So this is actually I have developed in my study, and definitely I'll be all sent to council for implementation of this strategic plan for say women segment. Next. And yes, you know, because I have shown that the impact of the first green revolution, the green revolution. And then perhaps can you expect for the second green revolution? And perhaps can it be through women clients, women that be farmers? So we must do SWOT analysis. So जो भी students whosoever has presented, please आपको पता होना चाहिए कि SWOT क्या होता है, strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. These also that will be clearly reflected in while decision taking decision relating to a career. Planning T, that is training, research and extension activities of farm women. Federating women into farm women to business groups, concerted skill development, because now the government of India is highlighting on the skill upgradation. Then articulation of 4T, tradition, because we cannot that is eliminate our tradition. Every new aspect will start from the tradition. That is ITK to IT, indigenous technical knowledge to information technologies, ITK to ICT rather. So tradition to trade, and in between what kind? Technology and talent. And develop, we must have every aspect, we must have a clear roadmap for the real agriculture development in the country. Next. So what is the need really? So we have to, actually we should generate educated, trained, self-reliant, self-motivated, innovative and visionary women farmers to lead our agriculture production systems out of their multiple responsibilities. Next. This is our Atmanirbhar. Before just yes, this is our Atmanirbhar Krishi, because our Honorable Prime Minister is highlighting many a times, and how our women can be a part of that Atmanirbhar Krishi. Transformation of farmers into entrepreneurs with higher returns, a better quality of life, doubling farm income, and creating models to play a key role in Digital India, Skill India, and Make in India program. So how? Because these all are the because part of the that is components of Atman, and how we can bridge our gap and make all sorts of, we are a part of this very important that is program. Next. What is exactly required? And it is concerted global action with focus on women or girl children or girl child, because we are observing the Girl Child Day. So because they are the future, they are going to take up this action. What exactly we are doing? Next. The last slide. Yes. For Atmanirbhar Bharat, it is important to take women along. उसको साइड में हम लोग साथ में लेकर चलना होगा. ऐसे नहीं कि आप इंस्ट्रक्शन दे तो बच्चों आप लोग कर लो चलो. Who can play instrumental in transforming the face of agriculture and reviving the economy in making India self-reliant? So this is all about. So again, happy Girl Child Day to all of the students and all my friends and all the Girl Child. And thank you very much for organizing such an important day. And with very important they really so we are expecting a better future, better aspiration, and the students can fulfill their aspiration and dreams. So by just keeping them focused and do march in a directed or the path whatever out of their interest. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, madam, for wonderful presentation supported with very good pictures. Madam has very wonderfully highlighted the importance of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Abhiyan. But are we really working on that? This thing needs to be judged by ourselves. We need to address the importance of different issues, particularly highlighting bridging the gap in achieving gender equity, entrepreneurship, and an empowerment. There are various challenges for women in agriculture, and we need to develop some strategies to overcome all these issues and narrow down this wide gap. If we really want to make this India Atmanirbhar Bharat, we must create gender sensitization, and it needs to be promoted in a better way. Madam has very wonderfully explained the difference between equality and equity, as well as the gender integration with her slides. And I am sure that we all together will work in a collaborative approach to bring the women to support the women and to take them to the newer heights. Thank you, ma'am, for a wonderful presentation. May I now request the director of this institute, Dr. Azad Singh Pawarji, to kindly address the gathering on this occasion. Dr. Azad Singh Pawarji.
Thank you, Dr. Poonam. Really, it is very pleasing to know that today we were having two speakers on Girls' Child Day. Of course, I could not get the benefit of the lecture delivered by the eminent speaker because I was in another meeting. But I could see the last few slides from delivered by Dr. Lipi Das. Really, it shows that she is expert in her subject and she had done the justice. I do believe Dr. Ravi Shankar might have done good job because he is also not less than an expert in the areas of even agriculture education system. Today, we were having this program. Of course, it was interesting to us, but we thought let us celebrate in a very nice and humble way. And basically to create awareness among the girls' child and at least their inclination towards agriculture. Agriculture related entrepreneurship or education. I am happy to share that in all the universities, wherever we were having 8 to 10 hostels, only 1 or 2 were related to the girls' side. Now the situation has changed. Last time I visited Pantnagar and I was surprised to see there were 9 hostels dedicated to the girls and 1 hostel was dedicated to the boys. So this shows our daughters, they are well aware about the importance of education. Being an agricultural scientist, our main focus was to at least develop and sensitize the girls who could see their future in agriculture, education, research, extension, anywhere. If we see the Indian context, many more people are having the interest to join the civil services. But I am happy to share that in every year, whenever the civil service results are out, you will find a substantial number of students who are having agriculture background. And last time myself and our team visited Hyderabad, so we went a number of institutes wherever IS people were having the charge of managing director like that. So all were from agriculture background. And even last time when I visited Bhubaneswar along with Ravi Shankar and his team, the director of agriculture, he is also an IAS officer and an entomologist from IRI. So in this session, our aim was to sensitize the girls' child that in civil services, agriculture education do have a very good place. In banking services, and apart from that, in agriculture, research and education. We have a very well developed and established infrastructure. Only thing is that at least we should not be a gender biased. We have to be very open for a girl child in providing education, in providing employment, and to harness the potential of that girl child for a specific area of domain to which she is specialized. Here, after joining in many convent school, student does not know that there is an agriculture system where they can enter. I do believe Dr. Ravi Shankar might have given some insight into that. And even in Meerut, 80% children does not know that ICAR is conducting annually one examination and to which a number of students are being enrolled throughout India. Nowadays, due to this education policy, you cannot take admission in another state, excepting 5 to 10% seats are there. But through ICAR system, you can enter into a very good university or the university of your choice. So basic idea was to sensitize the girls, but not ignoring the boys also. So I feel both the speaker has done good and the justice, given the justice for today's program. And the student who are attending today, if they feel they can contact us, we will not feel any hesitation to visit their school to provide even 1 hour lecture how to enter into the agriculture education system in India. So with this, I thank one and all for attending this program. My compliments to Dr. Poonam Kashyap for arranging such a nice program, even with a very short period of time. Of course, Dr. Ravi Shankar, Dr. Purusti, Dr. Ansari, they have a very good knowledge, and I feel they might have even given a good insight to Dr. Poonam for arranging this thing. Really, I thank one and all, and thank you very much for attending this program. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind address. You have very aptly mentioned why there is a need to bridge the gap in achieving gender equity and empowerment, and why gender sensitization needs to be promoted in a better way. Thank you very much for sparing your valuable time and attending this session. May I now request Dr. A.K. Prusti, Senior Scientist from IIFSR, to kindly propose a formal vote of thanks on this occasion. Dr. A.K. Prusti, please.
Thank you, madam. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Director, Dr. A.S. Pawarji, for giving us the opportunity to celebrate this special day, that is celebration of National Girl Child Day. And with his kind support, we could organize this event and make participation from nearby colleges, nearby schools, and particularly from the 10th and 12th students, besides our colleagues from different institutes. So, sir, thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity. I would also like to thank our eminent speakers, Dr. A. Ravi Shankar, who had very lucidly explained the career opportunities in agriculture, how students can make this career out of agriculture in various facets of this agriculture, because many times we feel that agriculture is a subject there might not be many options. But from agriculture sector, people can go to civil service, people can opt for banking, people can go for research, people can go for private sector also. So thank you, sir, for very insightful lecture. I would also like to put forth my sincere thanks to Dr. Lipidas ma'am for accepting our request at a very short notice and giving a very deep insight into the gender mainstreaming, particularly the equity and equality. You have to take care in every aspect so that we can recognize the contribution of girl child, particularly like simple in one line, like we can say that a household or work or housewife is not working. We cannot say that. Rather, she is multitasking. So that's what we can message in a simple line. We can convey that household. If some ladies or some woman is working as a housewife, is not work. She is not working. She is really multitasking. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us this clear message through your talk. I would also like to thank the students and teachers from our different schools from Meerut and Muzaffarnagar. I would also like to put forth my special thanks to principals of the schools and colleges for allowing their students to join this particular very important webinar. And I would also like to thank our colleagues from ICAR, Indian Institute of Farming System Research, those who have attended this program through this virtual platform. And I would also put forth my sincere thanks to the course coordinator, Dr. Poonam Kashyap, Dr. Nisha Verma, and the course co-coordinator who are with a very planning way, they have organized this event. So thank you one and all. And I would also like to inform our director, sir, that there are 427 registrations from the participants, and around all the more than 300 participants, they attended the lecture. And for the participants, I would like to inform that they will get their certificates, PDF certificates. Already 100 people might have got their certificates in their mail, because only due to limitations of sending 100 certificates per day. But all those who have registered, they will get their certificates in their name, on the school name, as well as their organization name. That will be delivered as a PDF certificate in your email. So thank you one and all. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Prusti, for your vote of thanks. I take this platform in thanking especially the boys who have taken keen interest in attending today's program and supporting this National Girl Child Day. So my special compliments to all the male staff and to all the boys who have attended this program. So thank you, everyone. And once again, I thank each and every one of you for sparing your valuable time. And my whole team is deeply regretted for any inconvenience caused due to unstable internet connection. So kindly excuse us for that. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you all will have a wonderful day ahead. And I will like to end this session with the hope that the children who have attended this special program today will definitely try to, take out some benefit to explore agriculture as a career. Thank you, everyone. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.